Well, hello, Scorpio. Welcome to Josie K Tarot. I'm Josie K, and this is the second half of April of 2020 Spiritual Advice Oracle Reading. I'm going to be starting out with the Mary Queen of Angels deck, and I'm going to be doing a circle spread. After that, I'm going to clarify with the Gateway Oracle deck, and so on. So, dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels, please bless whichever Scorpio energy I'm reading for with clearly defined messages, optimism, on into and through the second half of April of 2020. So in the center of the circle spread, we have the caring energy. So Scorpio, Spirit's telling you that heaven cares for you and you need to keep your heart open to caring about yourself and others and the world. So maybe some of you are really feeling that nurturing energy, male or female, to come together with family by mid-April of 2020. Now in the thoughts position, we have enthusiasm. Okay, so we have whatever I am most positive and passionate about is the direction I will follow. I will follow this nurturing, loving energy with caring, enthusiastic goals. Yes. So in the relationship sector, representing the 16th through about the 26th of April of 2020, we have Jesus. So trust and prayer for Jesus will help to guide you with the situation. They're saying open your heart with great enthusiasm and pray to Spirit for guidance with the situation. So in the creative aspects position, we have someone here who is either they're creating or wanting to create a caring connection with a masculine, father, grandfather, friend, ex, current partner, current offer or opportunity to come together with a caring energy enthusiastically and with prayer to create a family or move in together or deepen some form of partnership. So in the actions position of the circle spread, Spirit saying, be strong, pull yourself up and do whatever it is that needs to be done. Pray and trust in the Father who is God in heaven. When it comes to a relationship, partnership, prayer will make you stronger. You'll start to recognize this by the end of April of 2020. In the emotional aspects position, we have giving and receiving, recognizing that as you open your heart with enthusiasm, what you are praying for in relation to another or others will bring you closer to this father figure. Now, this could be you being a father and waiting enthusiastically as you give and receive and cuddle closer to your soulmates, right? People that we've been blessed to have in our life, family, friends, and the people we meet at the store. So in the subconscious position, we have boundaries. We have a Scorpio here who is being guided to be very clear and honest with others about your expectations. Keep your heart open as you speak your truth about your boundaries. And wait for Spirit to give you signs as you equally give and receive, as you give caring and loving and kind and supportive energies to others without the expectation of anything in return. Positive results will evolve. So you're just being guided in the second half of April of 2020, Scorpio, to remain strong. Do what needs to be done. Open your heart. And day to day, walk in integrity. So this Scorpio is being guided to trust in your ability to know that you can open your heart to a deeper commitment, partnership, or contract with some form of masculine here. And in the inner strengths position, we have action. Spirit's giving you the strength in the second half of April of 2020 to take action regarding the priorities that you've been putting off. To find that enthusiastic energy by praying to Spirit about how you can help one another, how you can open your heart to others, how you can manifest something as you trust in spirit, that as you put effort out into the world, so too will you receive caring energy back. But it's very important with this message here to walk in energies of integrity, speaking to others about your boundaries, not giving up your mind, body, and soul to another until you have recognized the goals and intentions for this process moving forward. But I do feel with the action card here that by the end of April of 2020, this Scorpio is going to be feeling a lot stronger because they opened their heart and gave without the expectation of return. They found balance when it comes to giving and receiving, and they are waiting with integrity. Though in their thoughts, they're very enthusiastic, this Scorpio, but Spirit's advice is to just remain strong, continue to take action, to be kind and loving. That's all that is needed in this moment. So on a 3-card spread to my left for further clarification with the same Mary Queen of Angels deck. We've got the week of the 16th going into around the 22nd or 23rd of April of 2020. A Scorpio who needs to recognize, if you don't, through signs and synchronicities, that you are being watched over by your angels and those whom have passed before you. And they're helping you to give thanks to. And maybe you guys are recognizing you've been blessed in the current circumstance. As you notice and appreciate your blessings, you recognize that further blessings are coming back towards you. For some, having to do with home, family. I just saw a miracle in the life of a feminine. So if you're worried about someone, trust and have faith in prayer that Spirit will help to guide them out of whatever they are suffering with. All right, so by the week of the 20th of April of 2020, we have sobriety and forgiveness. We have a clear mind and the ability to release old resentments. So for some, old resentments in one way or another are blocking you from stepping into an enthusiastic new beginning. So have compassion. Spirit is trying to fill your heart with love for children, which creates miracles and positive change for everyone involved. For there is a blessing of love here. Remain patient and quiet and optimistic, especially if you are praying, for some of you, for a deeper commitment moving in together or marriage. Look at that prayer. Trust and have faith as you sit in a very poised energy. That as you continue to give, so too shall you receive in the second half of April of 2020. So by the last week, the week of April 27th of 2020, we've got self-respect and tenderness. So I honor and love myself through my healing actions of being powerful and gentle at the same time. So somebody's definitely being guided to open your heart, to have faith, mercy, and forgiveness. For joy will come in the area of family. Pay attention to the signs and be honest with yourself about, is there equal give and take? Are you speaking your truth about your boundaries? Are you trusting in prayer and waiting to finally take action by the end of the month? All right, so for clarification, I'm going to bring in the Gateway Oracle deck. Dear Lord, Spirit Guides, and Angels, please clarify these messages we have previously discussed in the circle spread with additional spiritual messages of guidance for the second half of April of 2020. So we have caring energy here. I keep my heart open and I recognize that I'm making a difference. The more I open my heart to whatever it is, a person, place, circumstance, situation, project, hobby, gift, talent, or skill, whatever is coming to mind for you, Spirit's guiding you in your thoughts. So imagine yourself stepping into and through the beginning enthusiastically of a new direction. And the message here in your thoughts, especially from the 16th to the 23rd, embrace the future. with enthusiasm, positive thoughts, and caring energy will make a difference as you step through this doorway. In the relationship sector with another or others, we have ask for Jesus' help, for you will emerge into grace, into a beautiful journey. In the creative aspects position, we have our Father God in heaven and rising above, seeing only beauty and grace. So someone here is emerging through a new connection or after a path of difficulty. They're rising above because they're trusting in spirit, that they are strong enough to do what needs to be done. So for some of you, that last week, yes, of the 27th of April of 2020, somebody here is actually going to do what needs to be done in the area of launching a journey. We have a woman, maybe a daughter and a sibling here, and a gentleman coming in very gently and kind, opening their heart and saying, do you want to come on this journey with me? Now, again, this could be a father figure, and somebody is healing from that situation. You know, maybe an ex and you had kids together, that type of father figure, however it applies to you. All right, so during the second half of April of 2020, in the emotional aspects position, Spirit saying, know that your life is truly guided through your intuition. And I think you're going to start to feel more balanced because you gave and received. You opened up your heart, even though, you know, before you were laying on the ground like a caterpillar, you know, not getting anywhere, getting stepped on, and then you are emerging like a butterfly through prayer, because as you give, so too are you receiving. So pay attention to the signs and synchronicities as you give and receive. For emotionally, this enthusiasm I feel in your thoughts is going to evolve into the embracing of a new doorway, a new journey. So in the subconscious position, we have boundaries. I'm clear and honest with others about my expectations. Therefore, I am expecting miracles to happen. Again, we have angels and a daughter and a child here. Miracles are blossoming. So you guys are going to start to recognize that through your intuition, things are happening. A journey is beginning because you have let go of what kept you at an imbalance, spiritually, emotionally, and etc. So day to day, we have integrity. I trust in my ability to know what is right for me, for I am hearing the message from Spirit. Day to day, throughout the second half of April of 2020, I know through signs and synchronicities that as I open my heart, I will rise above old difficulties and I will begin to make a difference. I will emerge into grace and eventually embrace a doorway to a new future where I am hoping I will receive great enthusiasm. Somebody is being guided, yes, to rise above a situation with integrity and an open heart. So whatever happened in the past, you know, let it go, for it is gone from your journey. Now, in the inner strengths position, we have action. I take action related to the priorities that I have previously been putting off, and Spirit saying those energies after you take. No, I feel like in the inner strengths position, they're kind of telling you to observe as you give and receive and to not take action, but to savor the pleasure, fully embrace the bliss that you are currently experiencing. For there's a beginning of a journey here that's in this Scorpio's thoughts. So they're saying, trust your intuition, that as you open your heart and make a difference and walk in integrity, you are going to rise above whatever has been making you crawl on the ground like a caterpillar. Okay, I'm going to move on from that message. All right, so in a 3-card summary to my left with the same gateway to the gateway oracle deck, we have believe in magic, for you will cultivate prosperity. So what is the future you are looking at? For Spirit is bringing igniting courage in your thoughts as you cherish yourself, as you look at a new doorway with enthusiasm and trust in prayer and expect miracles. Here we go. Embarking on an adventure, but proceeding slowly, softly. My inner power will grow in moments of gratitude. So savor. Spirit's giving you the strength to savor the bliss that is currently in your life. Here we have you taking action to embark on an adventure and to launch a journey. You will feel strong enough to do so when it comes to this new beginning, this new thought, idea, person, direction, okay? As you are just savoring the blessings and maybe keeping a journal of the wonderful blessings in your life as you walk in integrity and wait. They want you to let miracles come to you and to just enthusiastically embrace what can be, so there's not negative thinking. So again, by the week of the 20th of April of 2020, Scorpio, you have opened your heart to love and simplify your life by cherishing the little things. And I think we're all being guided to do that in this time of struggle. So by the last week, which is April 27th of 2020, we have mending bridges and healing from the past. Healing rifts. I am a mender. So I'm going to step into my future with strength and clarity. Where do we see that up here? I am clear and honest in the subconscious position with others about my expectations, but I am expecting miracles. Okay, now let's see. I'm going to close with the Wisdom of the House of Night deck by PC Cast and Colette Baron Reed for some of you. This is going to be definitely in the area of love, but if it falls out of that realm, I will mention it. Look at on the bottom of the deck here. We had giving birth. I'm bringing forth new and dynamic energy into the world. Perfect. You guys are going to be radiating if you'll step into a future and embrace the journey and, continue to keep your heart open, walk in integrity, pray to Spirit, look for signs, for you will rise above whatever was in the area of this father, ex, however that applies, because you're launching a journey as you trust your intuition. Okay, so we have fulfillment, okay, making a difference, caring, opening your heart, recognizing fulfillment in your life. Beautiful, by mid-April of 2020, Scorpio. We have in the thoughts position the High Priestess of Water. So know that the High Priestess of Water is helping to wash away energies that were affecting you negatively in the area of being able to love and open your heart. Embrace the future and know that the High Priestess of Water is helping you to heal when it comes to your emotions. In the relationship sector, we have Oath, emerging into grace as I pray to Jesus for help. I'm going to take an oath to myself to remember my boundaries and to speak them very clearly with others when it comes to my personal goals and intentions. For I trust that Spirit, this is for a single Scorpio, that I will emerge into grace when the time is right, when the healing is over. Right now, I'm sitting in the energy of fulfillment. So remember to give thanks when you find that contentment day to day. So in the creative aspects position, this is about seeing only beauty and grace in another, trusting in Spirit, giving thanks to God, taking time to be invisible, right? To go into your own space, to look into the magical mirror of the reflection of your inner child. Recognize all that you have learned because of a situation in the past, and that now Spirit is guiding you to trust your ability and know what is true for you moving forward, embracing a new future that is in your thoughts. So by the week of the 27th of April of 2020, we have loyalty, being strong, doing what needs to be done, packing up, moving maybe for some in the direction of a new journey, idea, hobby, gift, talent, skill, or person. For there is loyalty here, number 33. So I do feel this is a blessed connection for some. This may very well be a soulmate connection. For some of you, maybe you're thinking of a water sign like yourself. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. All right, so in the emotional aspects position by the end of April of 2020, we have communication, some form of message coming in. I think regarding the future that you're thinking about by mid-April of 2020. Scorpio, trust your intuition that as you maintain balance in the area of giving and receiving and healing in the emotional situation, this is what I feel. A beautiful blessing of communication is coming your way. I see this lock. It could be the door to a business, an office, a home, a car. So give and receive and heal and expect miracles. Know that subconsciously Spirit is helping you to recognize that your self-worth is growing as you give thanks to the fulfillment in your life, and take an oath to yourself about boundaries with another or others, right? We are the boss of our path. We get to say who can come in, and we get to say who cannot. So whatever we allow in is in because we allowed it to be. All right. So day to day, we've got integrity, listening to Spirit, knowing what is right for you, speaking your truth to some because you've taken some time to think about what was sad and difficult, and you're rising above it. You're going to have the strength to walk in integrity into a new beginning, and to recognize that the High Priestess of Air is helping to cut away from maybe for some of you what you thought was a fulfilling journey, and that's what's making it hard for you to heal and move towards this new doorway. I keep hearing doorway. It could be a spiritual doorway as you're working on a hobby, gift, talent, skill, idea, project, and then something happens. See, look, and then you're taking action. So Spirit's saying, don't take action till the time is right. I take action related to the priorities I have put off as I just fully embrace my life. So the action really is to have the strength to sit and recognize loyalty. Okay, now here's where different things can happen. For some Scorpios, you're being told to hold back when it comes to action, to embrace bliss in your own life, not only in connection with another, but doing something that you really enjoy, getting your nails done, taking a sea salt bath, creating a small business, painting, writing, drawing, okay? Spirit's giving you the strength to do that during the second half of April of 2020. But there's also energies of denial here. So Spirit's saying we want to help you to have the strength to come out of denial and to give thanks to the fulfillment you currently have in your life. Now would be a great time to give to a charity, to go and help and donate to others, help in a soup kitchen, because it's a time of balance here. So to close, I'm going to bring in a 3-card summary with the same wisdom of the House of Night deck. By mid-April of 2020, we have someone saying, I now understand. I now recognize the lesson. I'm now being more honest with myself about what I learned. And here's the learning card right here, the fledgling energy. I've learned that I need to speak my truth about my boundaries and to maintain balance as I constantly go towards my own personal goals. I may have to bring a situation to a conclusion with the focus energies and go away from that which I found very enticing, attractive. Yes. Remember, you're the boss of your path, Scorpio. So with the summoning energies, you have the ability to summon in a lustful, passionate situation that will die, or you are in control of saying, I'm going to hang in here and you're going to respect my boundaries until I get a ring on my finger. Yeah, someone here may take a risk or are thinking about taking a risk, but Spirit's saying instead take an oath. Open your soul to the grace of who you are and trust that Spirit. As you say, Spirit, please guide me to the truth. If I need to come out of denial, please show me that. If I'm in denial, please show me that I can open my heart loyally to another. So by the week of the 20th of April of 2020, we have the High Priestess of Spirit. Again, intuition, recognizing chaotic people, places, circumstances, and situations for what they truly are, and instead following the inner strength. Spirit is trying to guide you to move into a path of great success. See, they're already saying congratulations. So trust your intuition that as you maintain balance of giving, receiving, hello, how are you doing? I'm fine, thank you, and kindness. Something's going to come towards you. Something that you may have been working really hard on here behind this wall, and you're growing into something more than what you thought you could ever be. For others, if someone is being rigid and closed off, there is a secret here that you are unaware of. So there's a lot of hope But Spirit's saying continue to walk the journey of hope. I think in the whole second half of April of 2020, whoever's message this is, because they're trying to give you this reminder energy, which is a tombstone that says, don't forget. Don't forget, you've been here and you've done this. Did you learn, or are you going to repeat a cycle? For we have someone here being told you are in the home and the space by which you were meant to be in your life at this time. Watch out for energies of deception. Someone's feeling stuck or trapped, but that doorway is being blocked in order to tell you to not let you go through it. Spirit's way saying we're trying to protect you. Yep, there's unhealthy patterns, behaviors, or cycles. So there's advice here with the vision energy to recognize. We cannot change unhealthy circumstances until we recognize an unhealthy cycle pattern or behavior. And once we recognize what that is, we can turn and do something completely different. We can now say, in the past, I ran, hopped, and skipped into the arms of who I thought was the one, and now I'm going to speak my truth about my boundaries. Yeah. The Scorpio wants love, so they're giving you the warrior energies and are saying you will feel strong enough to wait for love. That's where the self-worth energy and the oath comes in. And in the end, this is going to be very interesting and different for everyone. Some Scorpios are going to recognize this complicated situation. And we have the choices angel who has a white wing and a black wing and is saying, are you going to make a good choice or a bad choice? Are you going to step into the complicated, or are you going to recognize the complicated and go away from it? Here's where that denial comes in. So the advice from Spirit is to take action to the things you need to tend to, definitely taking care of you. Savor the pleasures and the bliss of the life you currently are experiencing, because where you are is the fulfilling path you are looking for. So if some of you have been bored or unsure, when it comes to a different message, healing comes as you set new goals and intentions. Our whole purpose here on earth is to create things, to figure out God's purpose for us. And that's where you're really being guided to, whichever Scorpio this is. Give something some time, for either you or another are in denial. Some of you will be shown a beautiful new journey and you're healing, and then you come out of denial. Yeah. So it's going to be a little bit different for everyone. Should these messages resonate for you and you have further questions and or would like your own personal energy read, feel free to write me at my email, which is josiek42@gmail.com. I also am still offering the Now Easter special, which is a 15-minute video reading for just $25 if you'd like to give it a try. So thank you so much for stopping by. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so very much to those of you whom have continued to donate to my channel. Take care, and God